I'm in my car. I'm on my way to go to someone's house and help them declutter. I've never been to this house before. So let's get over there, and I can't wait for you to meet her. So here I am with Kelsey, and she is a busy mom of 2. And how old are the boys?
8 and 3.
8 and 3, and she is a homeschooler, and her husband is a pastor, so very, very busy. So what would you say makes it hard to keep things decluttered?
I'm very sentimental and I have a hard time getting rid of things. So I know that we have too many things, but I need help figuring out what to do with all the things.
Okay, good. So it's my job to is it my job to give you permission, or to be like,
okay, yes, that would be helpful. Yes, okay. I need that. Okay. I really do.
All right, good. So today we're going to go through her playroom and see what we can do. So let's go check it out right now. So here is her playroom. It's a smaller space, so you can imagine 2 boys, toys, it's hard. So we're going to see what we can do today. We got this nice closet over here. All right, let's get going. Okay, so Kelsey has said she doesn't have a baby anymore, so the first thing we're going to do is go through and gather all the baby toys, because always start with whatever is easiest to declutter, the things that you know, and then move on to the harder decisions, because she does keep things up. She doesn't really have a ton of trash. Normally you would start with trash. So we're just going to go through and grab those baby items and get rid of them. I mean, just think it's right before Christmas. Are you trying to donate or sell? Or have you not decided?
I have intentions to sell, but I never sell. So I think I've come to the point now, especially with the baby toys, I have nieces and nephews that I can give them to.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
so that makes me feel better than just taking them to Goodwill.
Okay, so we're not donating, we're gifting. Ooh, perfect. Here, you have to bend over. So the good thing is you're doing this when the kids aren't here.
I know.
Too.
Hudson is sentimental too, and if he were here, he would not want. He needs to not see the things that I put up, or he will be trying to take them back out.
Yeah, I can totally relate. What I used to do is I used to hide stuff in the basement, and then if they didn't ask for it for a certain amount of time, I would get rid of it. And that backfired. Christian had these Toy Story soldiers. They were big ones.
Yes.
And I got rid of them. And then he asked for them, and I didn't have them.
Oh, no.
And years later,
you remember?
Yeah, and he kept asking, "Did you get rid of?" If he couldn't find something, he's like, "You got rid of it, didn't you?" He totally lost trust in me. Not my better mom moment. My role here is to just encourage and assist. So she's passing things to me. We're going to be putting things in the living room that she knows she's getting rid of to get them out of the space so that you can see it get clearer and clearer, because it is a pretty small room. There were boxes that they had stored to the left, and so we decided to get those out of there. When things get out of control, it is just too easy for it to become a storage area.
They're too big for it, but they do play with it sometimes. They
build
forts around it.
I mean, it's big.
It takes up so much room.
Yeah. Right. I mean, I would say, all right, let's, I'll be always say, let's put a pin in it.
Yeah. Leave it for now.
Let's leave it for now.
Okay.
And get rid of the things that are easier to get rid of. We already need another box. And then is that a toy closet?
It's a game closet.
Oh, okay.
That's my other thing is games. I have it's crazy.
Hello.
Yeah.
You got a lot of games.
Yeah.
Do they like games?
They do.
Good.
Some of them are missing pieces. Some of them need to go probably. I could probably pare them down.
Yeah. All right. Cool. What would you say about the big toys? These big toys, are they?
The trucks usually live in, one of these bins is usually for cars, trucks, and people.
Yep.
One of them's baby toys, and then these really big ones are on the shelves.
Okay, so my idea is to maybe dump these on the couch, and because I see stuff that's not just
junk.
Cars and such,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Do you want this to be just cars and trucks, or is it small toys? Okay. So let's dump this and put in it what you want in it, right?
Yep.
And then maybe you'll even see some things. Because one thing I will say, although we don't really have this problem right here, right now, is I like to work in smaller spots and work out to bigger spots, because that way, if you had to stop, it wouldn't be a tragedy.
Right.
Well, I was so excited to have the playroom. the toy going in the living room, but now that I have a playroom, I just don't look in here, and so it stays a mess.
Oh, right.
Whereas when it was in the living room, I was cleaning it up every day because I couldn't stand the mess in the living room.
Yeah.
But now that it's its own room, I just walk by and don't look.
It is hard to have it in the living room. I've done both too.
Yeah. Our old house just had a big living room, so it was just all in there. But
We always going back and forth between living room and bedroom.
yes.
So yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go around the floor and like.
Oh, this is Hudson's creation.
Showing. That's
We like
awesome.
drag all these things.
That's
Like this
so
is another thing
cute.
that's like, you know, I feel like Holden is really getting too big for this, but they play with it. They like hook stuff to it and drag
Right.
each other
So
around the
it's-
house, and
Yeah,
but it's big and bulky and it's always in the way. So I don't know.
that's what I was thinking. We'll get it out of our way. That's so cute. There's like towing things. I'm just gonna move this over here, and I'm gonna find anything I see that looks like a vehicle and bring it to you that's small.
Kelsey didn't have trash, so we started with what was easiest for her, which was baby toys, because her youngest is 3 years old, and she knew that they wouldn't be playing with those things. And then the thought that she could give them to someone who would enjoy them was really motivating to her, because that's the kind of person that she is. And so then we moved on to vehicles. It was something they had a lot of. So I'm just going around the room, picking up anything that I see that's a truck or a car and putting it up on the couch. And then she can go through it quickly and make decisions on what they play with and what they don't play with.
You definitely can see that they use their imagination.
Hudson is like the tape master. He tapes stuff to everything.
There's like a carrot. I love that.
When I was a young mother like Kelsey, my husband was also a pastor and he worked another job on the side. I remember being super overwhelmed and kind of lonely and just having a hard time. And one day I walked out on my front porch and there was my friend Andrea on her hands and knees in my flower garden, digging it up and replanting the most gorgeous garden you can ever imagine. And she did it so I would have something pretty to look at. And this is what is really fueling my desire to help Kelsey, is to just be there for another mom the way somebody was there for me.
So he's pretty good about, like, if he knows the system of where they go, he will put them
Oh
where they
yeah,
go.
so maybe we can get some label action going.
Yes. Holden not so much, but
Yeah, how old is Holden
he's
again?
only 3. He just
Oh
turned
yeah, of course.
She's talking about her older son, Hudson, and you're going to want to stay tuned until the very end of this video so that you can see what this transformation inspired in Hudson for organizing his toys.
I can tell when you get going, you're a whirlwind.
Yes. Well, you being here is motivating me.
Oh, good.
This is the most stuff I have thrown away in a long time.
Wow. Trucks we have accomplished. Boop. Here we go. It's getting better. It's already, look. My goodness. You've already done a ton.
It's been 35 minutes.
35
since we
minutes.
got here, so not since we started.
Time's flying.
All
What
right,
do you
so-
think you want in here?
Well, I don't think I have enough of them, but somewhere I want all the little people to go together.
Oh, yeah.
I do play with those a good amount, but I think Ben is. Oh, there's probably baby toys.
There's baby toys.
Yeah. That's bad.
You want to go through this one?
Okay, sure. Way too many baby toys.
Do you think that, like, the people that gave them to you, will they be glad that you are passing them on?
Probably.
Yeah. Because they got to know.
Okay, here's all these pieces. There it is. I'm just going to take that out there and put them all in there.
Yep. All
Yeah.
baby toys. That's awesome. That was easy. What about this truck, this wooden fire truck with an abacus on the back?
Yeah, that can go.
Did you say it was such a resignation? That's the word I'm looking for.
I'm the helper here, so I'm trying to be a good listener and let Kelsey lead. As I hear her talk about another category of toys, then I know that that's the one we're going to move on to next, which was the little men.
All right, so we're putting men in here.
Alright, so they use these. Oh, I lost an arm.
I think I found more baby toys.
Yeah, that's a train set, but I think that one can go. Yeah, because they have 2 other new ones. They use those 2 all the time,
Okay.
and that one we don't take out very often.
Whoa. Okay, there's that train set she's talking about. So this is going too. Oh my goodness, you're gonna have good room in here.
That'd be nice.
I feel like.
If you struggle to declutter, I hope this is really motivating and inspiring you to find a buddy who could just be with you.
Woo. There's some kids that are going to be so happy with all these toys. There's a mom who's going to be like, I don't know where to put these.
Yes. Better your house than mine.
The awesome part is they're going to have more room to play.
Right. That is my goal because the last few weeks it's been like it was when you got here, and so they just are bringing the toys into the living room and
yes,
then destroying the living room.
So this has just been kind of a closet.
Yes.
Yeah. Which I think 9 people out of 10. I think 10 out of 10, but I'm not going to say that because I'll find somebody. I think 9 people out of 10. It's the same exact thing. So, yeah, you want to, those wooden blocks go over there, right? I'm going to take those.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The little pieces just hate all the little pieces.
So we keep in this Mario?
Anything Mario, pretty much.
Yep.
Mario is
All right, I'm working up a sweat.
so am I. I think we should crack the window.
If you're on the other end of your decluttering journey where you're just mostly doing the upkeep decluttering that consistently happens for all of us, then think about perhaps helping another person in their decluttering journey. What I did was went on my Facebook page and I said, I'm looking for people who have decluttering projects and would like a helping hand. And of course, I had to warn them that I come with a camera, which if you don't have a channel, you don't need to make that warning. And there were 3 people that took me up on that, actually 4 now that I think about it. And it is just so rewarding and satisfying. I really had a blast. Think about what your bandwidth is. I know I have about 2 hours in me. And so I told people ahead of time that that would be how long one decluttering session would be, no longer than 2 hours.
I think that's part of my problem too, is I remember what everything is for.
Yeah.
So rather than just like, this is junk, chuck it, I want to put it with what it goes with.
Yes. Which honestly is going to inspire them to play with it.
Okay.
Which is good and bad. It's so organized, don't play with it.
We're at about the halfway point now, and I'm watching Kelsey for decision fatigue and to see if she's just wearing out, but she was ready to go, and she made it through the entire process, no problems at all, so it was pretty cool.
Is this something you're keeping? The
So
blocks
all
that
of
go in
those mega blocks are out there in the living room. And
Okay.
I'm thinking about whether I need to keep them or not.
If you're new to my channel, I am the wife and mother of 7 children, and I have noticed over the years how important the atmosphere in our home is to fuel our entire life. So I really want to help you create a home you love to fuel a life you love. I do cleaning videos, I do decluttering videos, and a little bit of decor. And now I am pivoting and helping other people in their homes. If this sounds interesting to you, if you think it would be a help and encouragement, hit the subscribe button and click on the little bell.
Is that the closet you were talking about where the tents go?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I want to throw this away and never see it again.
What is it?
It's a fort making set.
Oh.
But it's like a junky one, so like the ends break off,
Oh, yeah.
and the kids can't take it apart, and the pieces are just always everywhere. That can go in the donate pile.
Perfect. Yay! Oh my goodness.
I'm just a little worried about what's going to happen when Hudson gets home and he sees the donate pile before it leaves the house.
Should we put it in my van?
We can. Yeah, we might have to move
Yeah.
it somewhere.
Because I think when he comes in and he sees, like, if we
The
set it up for
space.
him to play,
Yes.
he's gonna love it.
Right.
But he won't love that. He won't love seeing all those things. Plus, he'll see them all in one spot and he'll love everything. Will Josh let you know when he's almost home?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
Well, I told him to try to keep them out until 4.
Oh, good.
I
Okay.
think they're going to
Yeah, so we'll have
playground
to
or something.
stay on.
I went to Kelsey's house a week later for our next decluttering project that you're going to see, and she tells me her son Hudson is absolutely thrilled with his spacious, organized playroom.
Should I tackle the closet or do something else?
How about if we finish
this
the
first.
large space as far as what you want today? This is empty. This is empty. That's just about empty. So, and you don't really have a lot out at this point. So, everything over there, you know you're keeping, right?
Yeah.
And then Anything here?
That's a baby toy, that caterpillar.
This one right here.
Yep.
How about this? Board books?
No, those can go. Yep. So,
Okay. That way, even if we didn't finish the closet, you're not going to feel like you have a lot of unfinished stuff around.
okay. That's good.
Yeah. That way you can bask in the glory of your accomplishments.
Pen play toys. A lot of things that don't belong in there.
Oh, is this like camping?
Yeah, it's all, usually I keep all of the pen play stuff in here. Costumes and stuff.
One thing you're really doing right is you're making super quick decisions.
Well, it helps when things have a home because then I know, like, okay, if it's
Yeah.
for pen play, then they use it. Then
Right.
This doesn't.
In what way is this video inspiring you to get up and get decluttering? I would love to see your before and after pictures. My email address is in the description box.
Oh, this is a mom's best friend.
Holden loves that. He sings and dances.
Oh, that is so
it is workout not to do this to see him sing and dance.
That is so cute.
I hope what's coming through is that we were really having fun and visiting together. So if you have a job that you're dreading doing, have a friend over. Ask somebody to help you. It is so much more fun.
All right, so how are you feeling about the couch? Maybe we'll finish all the stuff I threw on the couch for you.
Yes. We got Buzz, we got Woody. Thinking about letting those go because nobody has used those in quite a while.
Cool.
Let me know in the comment section, are you decluttering or cleaning alongside of us? If so, what project are you working on right now? I'm going to give you some music to get you through to the end of your project as we finish ours.
Oh, this was that, was this the set you were talking about?
That had little shapes. I don't know where the shapes are, but Holden calls that his lunchbox and
Okay.
uses, well, I'll put it in pretend play because he uses it as a lunchbox and he puts pretend food
Then
in
we
it.
just have this one little Lego.
That can go on the stairs because all the Legos are upstairs. So
Awesome.
cuts and keeps those in his room.
So, how about this over here? What do you think? Is there anything there that you would get rid of, or is it all staying?
The toys or the stuff on top?
Yes. So let's start with the toys.
The toys are all staying.
The toys are staying. How about stuff on the top?
These my kids don't use, but they were my grandma's that she had at her house that we played with, so I can't get rid of them.
Okay.
No one uses them for the most part. So, there's just a little stack of stuff that's been here since we moved in. Also, that nobody
Oh,
uses.
wow. What would make you keep this stack of stuff?
I just have never done anything with it, so it just sits here getting ignored. And I guess it just goes off.
Do you think anyone would notice if you got rid of it besides you? No?
Oh, no.
Should we just take it box and all?
I don't even know what this is.
Oh, there's a fireman.
Yes, this is pretend play. Somebody must have taken this like on the go and I never got put away. So I ripped some of this
Oh, the concrete panel.
do sewing or something?
Oh,
I don't know. This can go. This
Yes,
can be donated
okay.
because I think
No
my
one's
kids are
used
too
it.
old for it and I've never seen it before, so.
So when you pick something up that you haven't seen, what's your thought process? You're thinking, what would stop you? Like, what are you thinking? It's in good shape, or
Mostly what stops me is I know who gave it to us or where it came from
yeah,
and I don't want to get rid of it. Sometimes also the idea of like, well, this is still in good condition,
Yeah.
it's worth money, I could sell it, but then I never have the time and energy to try to sell it, so
Yeah,
it
me
just
too.
ends up staying forever.
yeah. I've learned I stink at selling things.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't stink at it. Like in Northern Maine, I used to sell stuff
on Facebook all the time, but I just don't have time anymore.
Right, like
So
Facebook
I
Marketplace.
just keep it forever. All right, should I go through this now or do something else now?
What
You
you-
tell
what-
me.
Do you have the energy level for it? Are you feeling like you're feeling good?
Yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
go for it.
All right, I feel motivated right now to like.
Good, then you gotta hit it when it's.
Okay, this is like Hudson's kindergarten curriculum, I think.
Aww.
So that goes in the closet. I have.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. As the light startled our eyes, we let go of the sky.
I mean, you're doing amazing. Yeah.
You're very motivating.
Oh, good.
You're very motivating.
That's why it's so good not to do it alone.
Yes.
But will you use it?
I think it's missing a bunch of the things.
Oh, yeah.
So, like,
Trash.
throw it away.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's why trash. You probably just dump that, right? And one more. Then you'll have that corner free.
Yes. Okay, this is a toy that my kids are now too old for, so.
And they haven't noticed it. We'll just keep it right in the box.
It's never been taken out of the box.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, they don't even know what's in there.
That is so funny. It's really about them having the space. Right, and
Enjoy it.
yeah, and also when there's not so much stuff in here, they'll be able to find all the things they want to play with.
Right.
And it's clear by what I see that they have huge imaginations. So honestly, it doesn't matter what's in here, they're gonna make believe play.
Yes.
I think I'm most impressed with the empty bins.
I know. Now I'm like, what do I do with those? I don't have anything in them.
I know. Well, it'll give you room for Christmas. The good thing about how organized that is, you can just pull out what you don't want and then the rest just stays there. All right, so here is the game closet. They love games, which is amazing. And so Kelsey's just gonna go through and pull out anything that she knows that they're ready to get rid of, either because of missing pieces or they just don't use it anymore.
As we go, I wouldn't want it any other way. No. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond
All right, so half of the stuffed animals are being donated. Yay!
Better take them now.
And here is the after. Oh my goodness, what a difference. And here is everything that's being donated. And then the things in the trash bags are going to trash. And then that is also a donation. That's where we put all of those stuffed animals. So look at all that stuff.
All right, so how does it feel?
It feels good. It
Good.
feels much less overwhelming. It's like
Yes.
easier to manage, easier to find what we need. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good, you're welcome. So the next thing we're going to do is get a label on some of that stuff, but that can come later when we start your next project.
Yeah.
Yay.
I did not have to bring labels at all because Hudson was so excited about his playroom. He made his own labels with Post-it notes. How adorable is that? If you were decluttering with us and you're not done yet, I got you. Click on one of these videos here and I'll meet you there.